Light of the World, Learning English Through the Bible, Unit A2, 35. Light of the World Learning.
Pray, review, and preview. Bible readings. Jesus is tempted. Jesus starts his ministry. The Good Samaritan. The rich young ruler. The Unforgiving Servant. Jesus feeds 5,000 and walks on water. Themes: body parts and senses, healthcare, appointments, safety, food and drink, religion and faith.
Preview. Pronunciation. T, d, d, spelled ed. Th, the, voiced and unvoiced. U, spelled open U. A, spelled open A. Unstressed, spelled A or E. U, spelled U. U, spelled O. Z, spelled S. E, spelled Y. Grammar. Past simple regular verbs. Time expressions. Past simple negative. Reflexive pronouns. Apologize and forgive. Count and non-count nouns. What do you see? What happened? What do you see? What do you see? What would you like? What faith symbols do you see?
Regular past simple verbs end in ed. Question, positive, negative. For example 1. Did she smell the flower? Yes, she smelled it. No, she didn't smell it. 2. Did you burn the food? 3. The paint? Yes, I touched it. 4. Did you yawn a lot?
Spelling rules for regular past simple verbs. Base verb, past simple, spelling rule. For example 1. Vote, voted. If the word ends in E, just add D. 2. Create. 3. Type. 4. Worry. If the word ends in a consonant plus a Y, change the Y to I and add ED. Study. Multiply. 7. Clap. If a one-syllable word ends in one vowel and one consonant, double the last consonant and add ED. Hug. Plan.
Descriptive adjectives describe the size, shape, color, or other features of nouns. Adjective before a noun. Adjective after a noun plus to be verb. For example 1. The hungry lions ran. The lions were hungry. 2. We swam in a round pool. The pool was round. 3. We have a full classroom. The is. 4. There aren't any. The trucks aren't red. 5. They finished a hard exam. The was. 6. I'll move the sofa will be heavy. Time expressions. Last, yesterday, ago. Time. Last. Night, Sunday, week, month, year, time. Yesterday. Morning, afternoon, evening. 1 week, 10 days, 3 months, 5 years ago. I didn't see you in class last night. What happened?
I had an accident yesterday afternoon and I needed stitches. The last time I got hurt was 2 years ago.
Ask and answer questions with irregular verbs. Base, simple past, sentence. 1. Be, am, is, are. Was, were. When were you in an accident? We were in an accident last year.
2. Become, became. When did she become a doctor? She became a doctor in 2022. 3. Begin, began. When did you begin English classes? 4. Bring, brought. What did you bring for lunch? 5. Buy, bought. When did you buy a gift?
Ask and answer questions with irregular verbs. Base, simple past, sentence. 6. Choose, chose. Which Bible verse did you to say? I chose John chapter 3, verse 16. 7. Come, came. How? You to class today. 8. Do, did. What? You a week ago. 9. Drink, drank. When? You last. Tea. 10. Drive, drove. How well? You a car last year. Past simple negative. Did not, didn't. 1. My blood pressure did not increase last week. 2. The patient's temperature didn't decrease yet. 3. Didn't he examine the patient at 9 a.m.? 4. Didn't you help your neighbor when he fell? 5. Schedule. 6. Cancel.
Complete the sentences with irregular verbs. Base, past, sentence. For example, 1. Eat, ate. I didn't eat any candy, but I ate some cake 2 hours ago. 2. Fall, fell. She fell off the bike a day ago, but she didn't. 3. Feel, felt. He felt sad yesterday evening, but he usually. 4. Find, found. They found the cat 3 years ago, but they can't. 5. Fly, flew. I don't fly much now, but last year I often.
Complete the sentences with irregular verbs. Base, past, sentence. 6. Forget, forgot. I forgot to do my homework, but I didn't. 7. Get, got. I rarely get new glasses, but I. 8. Give, gave. She gave me a gift yesterday, so I will. 9. Go, went. We didn't go to the mall, but. 10. Have, had. I had an appointment, so I didn't.
Reflexive pronouns show the subject did and received the action. Subject pronoun, verb, reflexive pronoun. Singular. 1. I hurt myself. 2. You, singular, burned yourself. 3. He cut himself. 4. She drove herself. 5. It scratched itself. Plural. 6. We did it ourselves. 7. You, plural, wrote it yourselves. 8. They helped themselves.
Create sentences with irregular verbs. Base, past, past simple tense sentence. For example, 1. Hear, heard. I heard an ambulance go by last night. 2. Keep, kept. 3. Know, knew. 4. Leave, left. 5. Lend, lent.
Create sentences with irregular verbs. Base, past, simple past tense sentence. For example, 6. Let, I know you let me win the game. 7. Lose, lost. 8. Make, made. 9. Meet, met. 10. Pay, paid.
Practice apologizing. 1. Apologize. 2. Confess what you did wrong. 3. Promise what you will do in the future. For example, A. I'm sorry. I don't have the money I owe you. I'll pay you next week. B. I apologize. C. Please forgive me.
Practice accepting an apology. 1. Respond. Thank you for apologizing. I understand. It is okay. 2. Forgive. I forgive you. I accept your apology. A. I'm very sorry because I will. B. Thank you. Irregular verbs. Tell what you did last week. Base form, simple past tense sentence. For example, 1. Put. I put a lot of honey in the dessert. 2. Read. Read. 3. Run. Ran. 4. Say. Said. 5. See. Saw.
Irregular verbs. Tell what you did last month. Base form, simple past tense sentence. For example, 6. Sell, sold. I sold sweet ice cream from a cart. 7. Send, sent. 8. Sing, sang. 9. Sit, sat. 10. Sleep, slept. Nouns and adjectives for religions. Noun for religion: Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. Noun for a person: a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, a Hindu, a Buddhist. Adjectives: Christian, Jewish, Islamic or Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist. He practiced Christianity. He is a Christian. He celebrates Christian holidays.
Non-countable nouns are often liquids or things too small to count. Countable nouns can be counted. Write NC or C by each word. For example, A. Sand, NC. B. Candle. C. Milk. D. Coffee. E. Temple. F. Cross. G. Boat. H. Water. I. Loaf. J. Flower.
Many, few are for countable nouns. Much, little are for non-countable nouns. Complete the sentences. For example, 1. How much rice is here? There's a little rice. 2. Are there boats? There are boats. 3. How? Milk is left. There's only a milk left. 4. Is there snow today? There's a snow. 5. How? Kids like limes? A. Kids like limes. 6. Do you have money? I have a money. 7. Did you see temples? We saw temples. 8. How? Baskets are full? A. Baskets are full.
Any is for general questions or negative sentences. Some is for questions offering something or positive sentences. Question, answer. 1. Would you like some water? Yes, I'd love some. 2. Do you have any tea left? Sorry, we don't have any. 3. Do you have any candles? Yes, we have some here. 4. Did you buy soda? No, I didn't buy soda.
Conversation questions A. 1. What do you like to taste and smell? 2. What sounds do you like to hear? 3. Who can you call if you need an ambulance? 4. Did you ever hurt yourself in an accident? What happened? 5. What can you do if you need an appointment, but there are no times available? 6. What is your favorite story about Jesus? Why?
Conversation questions B. 1. How do you keep yourself safe? 2. How much English did you know a year ago? 3. What should you say if you step on someone's foot? 4. What do you say when someone apologizes to you? 5. Which religions are most common in your area? 6. How much tea do you drink? How many siblings do you have?
Listen and repeat. 1. T, spelled ed, touched, looked. 2. D, spelled ed, believed, hugged. 3. Id, spelled ed, tasted, handed. 4. Voiced, these, that. 5. Unvoiced, thought, thief. 6. U, spelled open U, university, communion. 7. I thought the thief handed the money to that man. 8. I looked at my friend and hugged him at the university.
Listen and repeat. 1. A, spelled open A, April, vacation. 2. A, spelled A or E, ago, problem. 3. Spelled U, put, sugar. 4. Spelled O, brother, month. 5. Z, spelled S, was, choirs. 6. E, spelled Y, happy, many. 7. I went on vacation with my brother a month ago. 8. There was too much sugar in many of the desserts. Say the word and the stress pattern. A, B, C, D, E, For example, 1. Visited, D.
Jesus is tempted in the desert. Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. Luke chapter 4, verses 1 through 13. 1. Who led Jesus into the desert? 2. How long did Jesus go without food? 3. What was the first thing the devil tempted Jesus to do? 4. Why do you think the devil tempted Jesus? 5. What happened after the devil left Jesus? 6. How did Jesus answer each of the temptations? 7. What can you do when you are tempted? Jesus starts his ministry. Matthew chapter 4, verses 17 through 25. Luke chapter 4, verses 14 through 41. 1. Name 3 miracles Jesus did. 2. Which prophet did Jesus read from? 3. In which town did the people try to kill Jesus? 4. Why did some people want to kill Jesus? 5. Why do you think many people followed Jesus? 6. What amazes you about Jesus?
The Good Samaritan, Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. 1. Who came to ask Jesus questions? 2. Who ignored the dying man? 3. Why did the Samaritan help the injured man? 4. List all the things the Samaritan did for the man. 5. Who is your neighbor? 6. How can you love the Lord with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind?
The rich young ruler. Matthew chapter 19, verses 16 through 30. 1. Who came to Jesus? 2. What did he come to do? 3. What were 3 of the laws Jesus talked about? 4. What was Jesus' final answer? 5. Why did he walk away after Jesus' answer? 6. What does it mean for you to follow Jesus? 7. What do you feel Jesus wants you to give up for him?
The Unforgiving Servant, Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 to 35. 1. What was Peter's question to Jesus? 2. How many times did Peter think we should forgive? 3. What did Jesus mean by forgive 77 times? 4. What did the servant do after the king forgave him? 5. How do you think God feels when we refuse to forgive? 6. Is there anyone you need to forgive? 7. Has God forgiven your sins? How many times?
Jesus feeds 5,000 and walks on water. Matthew chapter 14, verses 13 through 33. 1. How did Jesus feel towards the crowd? 2. What did Jesus do for the people? 3. Why do you think Jesus prayed on the mountain? 4. What difficulty did the disciples have on the lake? 5. Why did Peter begin to sink in the water? 6. How did the disciples respond when Jesus entered the boat? 7. What do you do when you feel afraid?
Listen and answer the questions. Making an appointment over the phone is easy. First, say hello and introduce yourself. For example, you can say, "Hello, my name is Sarah." Next, say why you are calling. For example, "I would like to make an appointment with the doctor." Be ready to give your information, like your address, phone number, or the reason for your appointment. Listen carefully and write down the date and time of your appointment on a calendar so you don't forget it. If you don't understand, ask politely, "Can you say that again, please?" At the end of the call, say thank you and goodbye. You are now ready for your appointment. 1. What should you say first when making an appointment over the phone? 2. Why should you explain why you are calling? 3. What kind of information might you need to give? 4. What should you do if you don't understand something? 5. What should you do with the date and time of your appointment?
Game. Talk for 90 seconds. I'd like to talk about food safety. There are some easy things you can do to make sure your food is safe to eat. Always wash your hands with soap and water before touching food. Clean fruits and vegetables before eating them. Cook meat, chicken, and fish until they are hot and not pink inside. Don't eat food that smells bad or is rotten. Use clean plates, knives, and cutting boards when preparing food. Following these tips will help keep you and your family healthy.
First, review quiz. Take the listening, speaking, and writing quiz with your teacher. Listen to the 5 speaking questions and say your answers. Then look at the theme picture and write 5 sentences about it. Each sentence must have at least 6 words.
1 and 2 homework. 1. Read or listen to Mark chapter 5, verses 1 through 34 in your language. 2. Take the second review quiz at this link or QR code. Write your score here. If you are not happy with your score, practice more. Then take the quiz again and write your new score here.
Now I can understand how Jesus was tempted. I can understand how Jesus started his ministry. I can make, cancel, and reschedule appointments. I can talk about safety. I understand that we forgive others because God forgives us. I can talk about religion and faith. Closing prayer.